Well, it's 8:03, 8:04 in the morning, Saturday, at Jake's branch. Going out there. I've been here a few times. Oddly enough, though, I haven't been able to do one of these videos. I remember last time I came and I did the Blue Trail, the entirety of the Blue Trail, and um, my phone was so full I couldn't take any video and very few pictures. I had to actually delete some pictures before I could take any. So this is my first time being able to do one of these videos out here. So, yay. All right, the swamp spur, something I haven't done yet. So I'm very excited about this. I think I'll just stick to this. And I have this lovely bench out here and a beautiful sunning area before you go back into the dark woods. I said I always love these clearings, how they break up the woods a bit. And yeah, stand a better chance of catching deer out here. obviously, where you can see things moving. I saw a few deer. I'm going to say about half a dozen earlier, but of course I couldn't get the phone out in time to get any pictures. Going that way. And my stick is leaning up against another beautiful new bridge across the swamp. Lovely. Well, I'm still on the White Trail, and I had just come down that Grand Boulevard. I seem to have been off a fire break, a narrow, and I'm going back into a more narrowness here. I'll be curious as to what this looks like next time I come out. All right. As sometimes happens, I've come from that way. I thought maybe I was going to loop around, and I've encountered this. But some more swamp out there to enjoy, because why not? We're here, right? Now the blazes have me going off in this direction back, which, if that's, you know, a slightly different trail than that, that's fine, because going back the way you came all that distance is never really fun. So at least this keeps it interesting. And I'll have something else to look forward to when they open up that other section. Anyway, let me move on. Well, I did have to come back that way across the bridge and back to this bench, and along the way I found your iced tea jug that you dropped, whoever. I'll just bring that out for you, shall I? Sure. And I did a check and found one rider trying to crawl up my leg. But we're tucked in here, and I did deed up before I left the car, so maybe that kept them from sinking in. Anyway, I'm heading back out the way I came in after all. But there's still plenty of trail yet to go, and I'm gonna get to it. I'm glad I did go clockwise around this time, because I wanted to see if this was open yet, and it's not completely. And I'd rather have had, you know, the slight disappointment at the beginning rather than be looking forward to it for so long and having it at the end of my hike. So that's all right. Plenty of good trail to go. And here's the other end of that closure. Now when I came back in December, they were just hanging up the Christmas lights for their drive-through display, which I also came to. And the only sign out here was one like that. And then I went down to the other end and there was no sign, and I wasn't sure about what was happening. But if I had come around the other way, I probably would have stopped and not bothered going through. And then who knows how long I'd have to wait to see the swamp. So there's still this to look forward to. Whatever is between here and the twin to this barricade. So, Lord willing, I'll be back again. Pressing on. sit down on another bench with another view of things. All right, I've come up to the observation deck after having been out there. There are caution signs that warn you of a wasp presence up here. So I'm just going to be real wasp friendly and not do anything to provoke them. Unless they just don't like the look of me. Then I can't help that. Looks like me and the wasps have gotten along just fine. I haven't seen one yet, and I'm not gonna get all loud. So there's a nice breeze up here. Not done exploring Jake's Branch for today. I'm gonna wander around a little bit and see some other stuff. Well, I took a ride on Dover Road out to 539 and made it. Wasn't sure ever about it, but got across. That was as much off-roading. It was a road, but for me that was off-road, yo. I'll tell you what. But the little champion made it. And now I'm at Webb's Mills Bog, apparently. And the trailhead off of 539. This. So I reapplied some DEET and I'm gonna head in here. Never been here. It's a little close. Don't really want to go down there. I guess the trail goes off this way. She's wet. Well, I think I'll go back and get my boots on and try again. Well, even my boots weren't going to help me back there. I couldn't even show you what it was like because I would not even dare bring my phone out. I was in the water almost up to the top of my boots before I turned around. And but I came down the road here a little bit. I'm safely behind the guardrail, and I could show you this area. One of those little things that you pass by, you might glance as you're going by it. 50, 80, whatever you're doing down here on 539, getting passed by everybody. One of those things you just, wished you felt you had the time to stop and take a look at. And enjoy with the roar of the traffic behind you, but you never do. Well, today I did. So there it is. I'm going to try and hop over the road in a moment and give you the view of the other side. Alright, I wasn't going to do any digging. Except on the scenery, right? Back out.